Yes. We are back for a back workout. Feeling pretty good today. Definitely keen to have a heavy session, especially since on Tuesday I didn't actually manage to do those 2 extra back exercises I normally do. So I was really looking forward to absolutely murder my back today. So I'm going to do a mix of the exercises I was supposed to do on a Tuesday and the exercises I normally do on a Friday today. So as first exercise, we're doing a pull down, but with a straight bar. I'm using an actual straight bar. I don't know if you can see it in the video or not. Probably see it while I'm doing the set. Normally the attachment you get for a straight bar pull down is kind of bent on the side. This one is completely straight. And I remember I always looked at it and thought, no, surely that's going to feel uncomfortable if it's completely straight. The bends on the side help you kind of pull the elbow towards the hips a little bit more. It makes sense to use something like that. But I had a friend that made me try it, and I was like, do you know what? I can't quite put my finger on it, but it feels better. It feels good. I don't know if it's the fact that the wrist is completely straight or what, but there's something to it. So if your gym has an attachment like that, I would highly recommend it. We're going for the first working set. So the stack is quite heavy. In fact, it's heavier than me, like quite a bit. I always struggle to sit down. I'm going to have to ask someone to help me. Do it. Tienila. Okay, bye.
Hey, Joe. Hey! Dai. Chiudi. Una. Tira.
Fuck. Fuck. That was good. I can definitely feel that I've been resting a bit longer, that I had 7 days before training back again. I'm not necessarily stronger, but I have the capacity to add an extra couple of reps, etc. So I'm going to track today's session, but I'm going to be aware of the fact that performance probably isn't going to be as good next week when I do the same session, even though I'm doing different exercises anyway, aiming for above 15 reps. That's it. Hey! Fuck. Second exercise, seated cable row, neutral grip. I must have said this before, but this is a staple back lat exercise. I've definitely been doing it every single week for I don't know how many years. One of the exercises I connect the best with. I absolutely love the feeling. You can load a lot of weight with it. Range of motion is good. And there's so many different ways you can perform it to bias slightly different parts of your back. Also, the resistance curve is great. And if you can use a grip like this, which is neutral, but slightly wider than a triangle, about shoulder width, it really gets the lats real nice. I'm not one to make statements that are the absolute truth for everybody. But if there's one exercise that should definitely be in every back day, it's this one. So final warm-up set, and then we go for our usual first working set. I'll do a recap of the session at the end of it, at the end of the video, on what we actually did today in terms of sets, reps, exercises, and whatnot. Yes. Feels fucking good today. Ready to go. Let's go. At least 8 reps. Whew. Fuck. That was beautiful. That was me making love to the weights just for you in real time. I'm curious to watch it back. Last time I did this exercise went quite heavy. Form looked a little bit off, even though it felt great. So I was extra careful to making sure to bring in those elbows a little bit further back. Really, all you need is to bring the upper arm in line with the torso. You don't need to pull any further back than that, unless you're trying to get the mid back or the rear delts a bit more involved as well. But if you're trying to target the lats, elbows, upper arm in line with the torso, that's it. But we weren't quite there last week, so paid extra attention to making sure that I got that extra couple of inches of range of motion. Going for a drop set. Leaving nothing on the table. It's good. Fuck. This is when I wish I had some Versa grips. When you're dropping away, you don't want to be wasting time putting the straps back on, but at the same time, you don't want to be limited by your grip strength. Luckily, my grip strength is not too bad, but still, I think I could probably get that, 2-3% more out of the set of the exercise if I had a bit of grip support. I might actually buy some Versa grips. So obviously a lot quicker to put back on, so it makes more sense. Third exercise is a low row. This is a new machine in this gym. I became really fond of this exercise. If you guys watched some of my other videos, I mentioned about this specific machine. I like the fact that I can keep my elbows a bit more tucked in, but still get a lot of scapular movement. I'm pulling upwards, so there's a bit more upper back involved. It feels really, really nice. It's actually a hammer strength machine, which funny enough, like hammer strength machines don't quite work for me. They're usually a bit too big. I always have to like readjust the position and use little tricks to kind of fit in the machine better. So yeah, this is pretty awesome. So pronated grip again. I'm gonna use straps this time. My grip is absolutely fried. Okay, let's go. Fuck. Don't even know if I got any of that. Second set in. A little bit lighter this time. Again, I really want to get that 1 second pause at the top. Fuck. Rest pause. I can definitely feel a bit of a difference in the way that I retract my shoulders right to left. The left is definitely not as much movement. This is probably at the back of the injury we had. One more. Taking my straps off for this. Fuck. Yeah. Final exercise. Go arm pull down. Finally can do it on the bench. Been waiting to do this for ages. The gym has just been too busy recently. So yeah, I'm using the bench to basically stabilize the lift a little bit more. It's honestly a game changer. The rules are the same. You can just basically just push the chest against the bench into it. Just make sure you use some sort of plate. If you don't have like a heavy bench, heavy duty bench, just make sure that you use a plate at the bottom so that the bench doesn't move, especially if you're using, like a medium heavy weight for this. There you go for the kill. Retract. Retract and extend. When I say extend, I mean extend the thoracic. So to recap, today we did straight bar pull downs, pronated grip, 2 heavy sets between 6 to 10 reps, then a higher rep set between 15 to 20 reps to absolute failure. We moved on to a neutral grip seated cable row, staple exercise in my back days. We did one heavy set between 6 to 10, a slightly lighter set between 8 to 12 reps, and then a double drop set starting from 6 to 10 reps. Third exercise was a low row, again pronated grip. We did one heavy set and then 2 restful sets. We finished off with a straight arm pull down using a bench. Love that exercise. Great pump, you can get really precise with it. We did 4 sets between 10 to 15 reps and a short rest in between, anything between 45 to 60 seconds rest. The weather is changing here in the UK and it's definitely affecting people's moods in a positive way. And obviously we are more or less sensitive to the weather changes, but I think it is important to be aware of all these external factors that can influence how we feel emotionally. In fact, the main message that I wanted to send across today is that our emotional state and physical state are intertwined, meaning that they affect each other negatively and positively. So if you're feeling really depressed, really low mood, you might actually perceive it as tiredness physically. Like you might actually feel tired. And vice versa, sometimes you might be really tired and really hungry and get quite moody. I'm pretty sure a lot of us can relate to that. And so just being aware of making that distinction between how do I feel physically, how do I feel mentally, emotionally, being able to tell the difference and what is influencing what can really help you navigate things forward and not make reactive decisions that you might regret. And generally, we all aim to be as positive as we possibly can, but I think being in touch with yourself and being sincere with yourself doesn't necessarily mean that you're positive all the time. It means that you're grounded and you know how you're feeling, and you can be a little bit more analytical and give yourself the chance to decide how to act upon certain circumstances. Things that people say, things that happen. You can be observant of your feelings and emotions, observant of your physical state, how you feel in your body, and then be like, okay, this is how I feel, but this is what I'm going to do because I know it's best for me or the people around me. And of course, it's easier said than done, but sometimes taking a beat, a moment for yourself to breathe in and check in with yourself. How do I really feel? How does my body feel? What's going on in here? Am I really upset at this, or I'm just really tired? Once again, thank you so much for being here. If it's your first time watching one of my videos, I'm posting one vlog a day for a year straight. So don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you tomorrow.